Hey, what's up everybody? I just got this in the mail the other day, and it's pretty cool, so I wanted to show it to you. When I bought it, I couldn't find really any reviews on YouTube, so I figured I'd make one myself. So this is the NEBO O2 Beam, and I'm going to do an unboxing and a review for you guys. So, full disclosure, I did already open this as soon as I got it, basically, but I put it back in the box just so I could open it and show you what everything looks like. So it comes in this nice gift box. It's pretty cool. So I'll take the lid off there, and then this is really cool. It comes in this case. It's all metal. I think this is plastic, but you know, I've never really seen a flashlight that comes in a case like that, so it's pretty nice. It doesn't seem like it's the best made. The edge here doesn't exactly line up, but it's nice. It definitely protects the flashlight and everything. So I'll just set this to the side here. Pardon my junk on my desk here. So here it is. Up here we have the instruction manual, and then just a little pamphlet that talks about it. And it's all protected by foam and everything, so like I said, this case might be kind of cheaply made, but it'll definitely protect the flashlight, you know, from if you drop it or something. It's got pretty thick foam in here that'll protect it. So this is the O2 Beam. It's a little bigger than I expected it to be. Just for comparison, I also have the NEBO Redline here, and I love that one. It's been great for me. But this one fits right in the palm of my hand. This is a little bigger, a little more heavy duty, and I like the weight of it, but I love to carry this one around in my pocket, and obviously I can't do that with this one. So this isn't so great for travel, but it has a lot of cool features that I'll show you. So, if you twist the light, you can zoom the beam in and out, so you can create a flood beam like this, and then you can zoom it in to focus the light. So, here are some of the things that I really like about this flashlight. It's got a selector dial on the bottom to select your mode. So it has low, medium, high, strobe, and beacon. This Redline Select has the same things, except instead of beacon it has SOS. And the difference is this does SOS in Morse code with the light, and the beacon on this just does 2 bright flashes every 5 seconds. So they would both be good for signaling, but this one will definitely conserve your power a lot better. Everything on here seems pretty well made, seems put together well. Everything turns smoothly and feels solid. Nothing seems too cheaply made. The lenses seem good and solid, sturdy. The only thing that seems kind of cheap to me is the battery compartment. So if I open up the bottom of the flashlight, this is the battery compartment. It runs on 4 AA batteries, so it'll have plenty of power. And this red plastic housing just seems kind of cheap compared to the rest of the flashlight. It definitely works. The contacts seem to be slightly spring-loaded. I had the original NEBO Redline. It eventually broke, and the problem was with the battery compartment. This top part here, the spring broke and it will not keep solid contact. So far I haven't had any problems with it, so maybe I'm just overthinking it. There's also a red rubber seal in here, which is nice, and I've taken the end off here too, and there are rubber seals in there too, so This isn't waterproof, but it's water resistant. You could use it out in the rain, or, you know, get some light water on it. As long as you don't submerge it in a lake or something, it should work just fine for you. The thing that's so special about this light is that it has NEBO's O2 technology, apparently, and basically, by taking it apart, what I've discovered that to mean is that there are two magnification lenses. For example, the Redline Select has one lens here that can focus the light, and this light has one large lens and then a smaller lens inside, right above the LED. And the smaller lens looks to be the same as this one, or very similar to it. So, I guess by using two lenses, they can focus the light to a much tighter beam that will shine a lot farther. This flashlight also has printed on the back the lighting modes and their brightness and the beam distance, as well as the runtime, which is really kind of helpful, and one of the things I really like about the flashlights that NEBO makes. So this light, the highest setting is 420 lumens, which can shine 500 yards in spot mode, and has a runtime of 20 hours. And that's really quite amazing to me, because the Select here also has this printed on it, and at 100% this is only 310 lumens and shines about half the distance and can run for a maximum of 2 hours. So this runs 10 times longer and is much brighter. The brightness output is 420 lumens, but NEBO claims that due to their special optics with the dual lenses, it acts more like an 800 to 1200 lumen flashlight, so it's actually much brighter than what the output appears to be. So on the highest setting, on high mode, you could run for 20 hours, and the longest this flashlight can run is 200 hours on one set of batteries, and that is in beacon mode, so that's where it flashes twice every 5 seconds. On medium mode, it's 200 lumens for 55 hours, and if you're on low mode, it's 85 lumens for 100 hours. So, very bright, very energy efficient. I haven't really field tested it yet, taken it camping or anything like that. I intend to soon. I've used the Select many times. It's usually always with me in my pocket or near me. I can't even count the number of times that it's come in handy, but I've only had this one a couple days and I already love it. Some of the special features that this have that I really like is common to a lot of the other NEBO flashlights is the glow-in-the-dark tail cap, just to help you find the light in the dark. But this also has a battery sensor built in, so when the batteries get to be below 20%, this a red LED inside the tail cap will shine to let you know. And I haven't observed that yet on this one because the batteries are brand new, but on my Select that also has that feature on it, does work and does turn red. Now, my favorite part about this light that I've discovered so far is that there is glow-in-the-dark material underneath the big lens. So when you turn the light on, it charges that glow-in-the-dark material, or if you just leave it out, it'll charge a bit. But I think NEBO said a 10-second charge on the highest power setting will result in the glow-in-the-dark material glowing for about 5 full minutes. So it's actually a lot brighter than you would think it would be, because this lens kind of focuses the glow into somewhat of a beam. The glow-in-the-dark is, I think would be great for like night hikes. If you're just on a trail and you don't want the full bright light, you can just charge it for a few seconds to see the trail. It would be great to read maps or to read something that you just need a slight bit of light for and you don't want to ruin your night vision or something like that. It's really one of my favorite features. So I'm going to go now and find a good spot to test this and compare it with the Select. I'm going to do a beam test just on the wall just to show you what the beam looks like. I just got a poster up. So here is the O2 beam spot. And right now it's on low mode. Now it's on medium. And now it's on high. Strobe and beacon. There we go. And just for comparison, this is the Redline Select. So obviously the beam, and these are at the same distance, obviously the beam on the Select is much wider, and it's not as bright. Here is the O2 beam, and here's the Redline Select, and right now they're both on the lowest setting. Now if I turn up the Redline Select to the highest setting, the O2 beam, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's still actually brighter at its lowest setting than the Select is on its highest setting. Now let me turn up. Okay, now the O2 beam is the highest it will go, and it's kind of hard to tell on video, but it is actually much brighter than the Redline Select. Now I'll turn it back down to low. Now this beam isn't even focused. This is as much of a flood beam as it'll go. When I focus it, this is still on lowest power. It's a very tight beam. Okay, now here's the Redline Select, and this is on the lowest power and the lowest beam. When I turn it up all the way, it's about the same brightness as the O2 beam is on its lowest setting. So right now the O2 beam is equal brightness or brighter than the Select is on its highest setting. Now if I turn up the O2 beam, there's just no comparison. The camera can't even pick up how bright this is or see the difference, so it's incredibly bright. This is the glowing tail cap, and this is the glowing lens. So for example, I just grabbed a jar of vitamins I have here, and this is the glow from the end of the flashlight. So if I hold it up close, I can definitely read everything on the jar pretty well, and I can see it better with my eyes than the camera can pick up. But the glow-in-the-dark feature is super handy. It's one of my favorite things about this light. Okay, so right now I'm on top of a parking structure, and there's a building. I don't know if you can see it, it's pretty dark. I'm gonna estimate about 200 yards away, and I'm gonna shine the O2 beam on it. And there's actually a considerable amount of light already here, so let's see what happens. So right now it's in flood mode, and that's turned up all the way. And now I'm gonna start lowest brightness with it zoomed in all the way, and then turn it up to the highest brightness. So that's lowest, it's medium, and that's high. So obviously that's really bright. I'm guessing, like I said, that's about 200 yards.